Hey, hello, how's it going? Welcome back to another 20-minute till dawn video. It's me, Cranberry. Hopefully you're doing well today. I am taking another stab at trying to figure out if culling may or may not be bugged. Now, before we get into it too much, I did look into it a little bit on maybe how to use that mod that one person did to figure out if assassin was bugged, which they did figure out that it was bugged. However, the mod is a little bit outside of my grasp in regards to actually using it. Apparently, I thought the mod was specifically for 20 minutes till dawn, but it's just like a Unity game debugging program, basically, from what I can tell. And it's just a little outside my wheelhouse by quite a bit, actually. I saw it and I was like, I don't know what the hell I'm even looking at. So we are not going to use that today. Today, we're going to just be getting there with some good old fashioned LOL grease and bro science. And, again, nothing here is going to be definitive, but I have a theory. And I want to clarify that my theory with culling, if you don't know, is that I think that culling is causing kills to be counted twice in a similar fashion to assassin. The difference being is that I think specifically culling is causing double kills when the damage from your summon is already outright killing the enemy, and then in addition to that, culling is triggering the death effect. I think when both those things happen, I think that you are getting extra kills. So some people were leaving comments of like, well, if culling was getting extra kills, you would expect your kill count to be around 20k instead, wouldn't you? And it's like, no, it's much harder to trigger the extra kill condition of culling, I think. It has to be a summon damage hit that also is a lethal damage hit, right? So it's much less likely, in my opinion, right? Um, so it shouldn't be causing too many extra kills, but I think it makes sense. And what also makes sense to me is why Hastur's been doing so well in kill counts, right? I thought Hastur was a big stinky dummy, but people have been sending me screenshots of getting like 15 and even close to 16k kill counts with Hastur, and I was like, this seems suspicious. But if my theory is correct, it makes a lot of sense because Hastur has one of the highest base damage summons in the game. Her tentacles start at 30 base damage, which is really high, right? So her attacks getting one-shot kills, and then culling triggering off of those one-shot kills makes a lot of sense for Hastur's kill count being high. So we're gonna be playing Hastur today. I shudder to think about it, but today we're playing Hastur. Quick peek at the rune page, nothing too crazy, just trying to mainly focus on pumping up our damage. Arguably, we should maybe take close combat here instead of elemental barrage. You know what, actually? I'm gonna do that too. We're gonna stick close to the tentacles, and we're gonna hopefully buff their damage with close combat as well for this run. Everything else here pretty normal, nothing too crazy. Let's hop in. We'll play Batgun as well. Just makes sense. And yeah. One thing I want to talk about too at the early game here, while we're not too distracted. I've been talking about streams a lot lately, right? People have been coming from the YouTube to check out the streams, which I really appreciate. It's been really cool seeing, new and technically old faces as well. And what's I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm doing a sponsored stream. I think today, which is why I mention it. So it should be, actually like a real sponsor, unlike Fortnite. Fortnite was a real sponsorship, but the issue with the Fortnite sponsorship was that the way all of these sponsorship works, especially for like smaller streamers, is that they have some sort of usually like a link or like a QR code or something like that, right? And then you as the viewer download the link or click on the link, download the game. Usually it's a free game or whatever, right? And if you use their link and you progress to a certain part in the game, the streamer gets money. That's the general transaction. Ooh, trainer here is really good. That's the general transaction of how this stuff works, right? I play Fortnite, you use my code to link your Fortnite account to my, campaign event or whatever, and then if you make it X amount of distance into the battle pass, I get money. The problem with the Fortnite sponsorship was that it was an unrealistic amount of money, or an unrealistic amount of progress to make it into Fortnite for my viewers to get to. And I was, when I was doing it, I was like, oh, you need to play Fortnite for roughly 6 hours. I wasn't like trying to trick people. I was just telling them, hey, it takes like about 6 hours, it looks like, roughly, to get far enough into the battle pass to make Epic Game Store happy. And literally no one did it, which I don't blame them, because it was stupid. It was, again, unrealistic, an extremely unrealistic goal to reach. So I don't blame people for not doing it. But yeah, tragic. The point being is that I'm doing a sponsorship today, and it's actually a much more realistic goal. And it's for War Thunder. If you're unfamiliar with War Thunder, it's like a war game type thing, where it's like you're like, you drive a tank or you fly a plane. I've never played it, but I did a sponsorship for. Oh, these all suck, by the way. Give me a power shot here. I did a sponsorship for what's it called? World of Warships recently. That game I did not enjoy very much. However, I didn't mind doing the sponsorship because it required very little investment from the viewers themselves to actually achieve the goals. I think it was like literally like if you were optimizing, I think you could do all of the goals required for viewers in like 2 games, which is crazy. It's so fast. It is more than 2 games. It's actually, you have to play, I believe, 5 games. But that's all you have to do pretty much. You have to play 5 games. Win or lose doesn't matter too much, or not at all really. And yeah, it's just neat. I think, I don't know, and I think the game will be more fun. My issue with World of Warships predominantly was that the game was a little too slow. Right, you start the game off and you start at like opposite ends of the map, and your ships were pretty slow moving. Oh, I should have taken Splinter there. Splinter, you know what? Actually, hold on. Splinter is a mistake because we don't want the Splinter to actually get the kills. We want the summons to get kills. So I'm actually restarting. Although we have this early trainer, maybe that was a mistake. I don't know. Let me try again. Let me run it back here. That was also just really bad RNG too. I want some really good RNG to test this out. I'm willing to do a couple resets here just to get like a really good start here. And that one was a little bit suboptimal. I really want like turn 1 Dragon Egg, turn 2 Trainer, turn 3 Feed the Beast, and then like a turn 15 Culling is what I want ideally. I should take an Electro Mage there, I think, actually. I don't know. That would be like optimal for us though, I think. We'll see how it plays out. But yeah, World of Warships, you would like start the game off on opposite ends of the map from your opponent. It would take a solid like 2 or 3 minutes of sailing just to like start seeing your enemies. It was weirdly paced. That was my main issue with the game. The actual combat itself wasn't too bad. Oh, there's a Dragon Egg, lovely. The combat itself wasn't too bad, but it was just weirdly paced. I don't know. I'm hoping War Thunder, which I haven't played at all either yet, but I'm hoping War Thunder has a little bit better pacing, especially because you can be in a plane, which is what I'll probably be doing. I imagine it's more so like you have planes and you have tanks. I think you have like some anti-air vehicles as well. And I think the general gist I'm gathering from it is that like planes beat tanks. Ooh, give me the trainer here, absolutely. Trains beat tanks. Anti-air beats planes, and then tanks beat anti-air. It's kind of what I'm guessing, but I don't know for sure yet. We'll see. So maybe come by and check it out. I will say, make sure you have a lot of hard drive space. I haven't checked the game out, but I remember going to play World of Warships, and it was like, oh, sorry, you need 100 gigabytes of space to download this game, and I was like, oh, that's fucking crazy. So be mindful of that. Maybe it's gonna take a lot of hard drive space. Also, apparently, there's like some sort of weird meme with this game about leaking government files. Oh, by the way, finally Train Dragon Gaming here. Yeah, there's apparently supposed to be some sort of whole bit about how the players of this game like constantly leak top secret government files about like weapon designs, like tanks and stuff like that. So that should be neat. That should be neat and cool. Maybe we'll figure out how the F-22 Raptor works or whatever. I don't know. Oh, okay, there we go. It's fine. I am excited to see if this build does well. Whether or not Culling is busted or not, like in the literal sense of it, maybe it being broken. Whether or not that's the case, you know, I'm willing to be wrong about Hastur. Maybe she is actually just better than I realized with the buff. Although I did make a video about the Hastur buff, and there were people who were like, is Hastur even buffed? I can barely tell the difference. So I don't know. She is definitely better than she used to be, but it's not by a huge margin if you ask me. Okay, give me the ghost friend. Give me the ghost friend. And give me feed the beast game. Come on. Give me feed the beast, coward. I will say that I don't know. My gut's telling me that this culling thing is real, but it is just my gut. And my gut in this game has definitely been wrong before about many things. Oh, whiffed on the feed the beast. There we got the pulsing summons instead, which is not worthless to us. I like the summon damage increase, but it's not that useful here either. Okay. What do you got for us today, Cthulhu? Do you got like double tentacle slap speed? There we go, double tentacle slap speed. We need the double damage on Hastur. That's the more important thing. But double slap speed's not bad either. We get okay. I mean, Dragon Bond is fine for now. Sure, whatever. I need Age Dragon now, and I need Feed the Beast, and I need Culling. That's all I really need to make this build work, I feel like, and to test what I'm trying to test. So as soon as you're ready, game, please give it to me. Whenever you'd like. Trying to collect this XP on the ground here too. Okay, there's Feed the Beast. That's the most important one to get early. Now I really just need, I mean, Age Dragon also, but we really need Culling here. So whenever you're ready, game, give me a frenzy, please. No, whenever you're ready. And once we get Culling, we stop shooting our bat gun and we just let our summons try to do whatever they can. Might have to shoot it every once in a while because again we're kind of weak still. But we'll see how it goes. We got the Train Dragon. If we can get, you know, maybe we don't even need Age Dragon. Maybe just Feed the Beast with Train Dragon is enough to get us there. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. It's a really early Train Dragon. If Train Dragon was to ever carry a run for us, it would hopefully be today. Definitely think a Magic Scythe too. We're gonna probably need Magic Scythe in the mix here as well at some point. And you know what? We do probably want Summon Mastery, so I don't regret having Ghost Friend then, because now we can get Summon Mastery as well on this build. That would be very useful. What else to talk about? I don't know. Oh, there's Frenzy. Perfect. Hopefully. I don't know. I can't keep saying hopefully you guys are doing well over and over again. That is not conducive to a good video. But I feel like I'm in a little bit of a slump content-wise right now because it's been fun playing 20 minutes till dawn. But I listen, not to be rude, there's a reason why I haven't been playing the game as much pre 1.0, and it was that I was getting kind of bored of the game. The game is not meant to be played for 1,000 hours, you know, as it currently stands. It's a fun game, but it doesn't quite have that infinite replay thing that, like, you know, Isaac has or Slay the Spire has. It just doesn't have it. I'm sorry to say. Ooh, Toma summoning here, beautiful. It just doesn't quite have the secret sauce, if you will, to make me want to play it for literally thousands of hours. But I've enjoyed it a lot. I've had a lot of fun with it. And what else? I don't know. Okay, we're pretty close. We're pretty close to getting our things here. You be take aim here, I suppose. It's been a lot of fun for sure, but I don't know. I feel like I've already done all the 1.0 content at this point now, more or less. Not a whole lot new going on here. There's a lot new going on with the 1.0, but it's just that I've already played the game so thoroughly that it didn't take me too long to do all the 1.0 stuff, I feel like. So I don't know. What do I take here? I think I'm supposed to take Wind Cutter so I can get Scythe Mastery. So I can then get Summon Mastery. Could take Big Shot though too, but let's just go Wind Cutter. That makes sense to me. What else was I gonna say though? I don't know. The problem is, and I made a video yesterday, or technically it was a VOD from my stream. I didn't make the video itself, like, exclusively for YouTube. But I took a VOD upload, and my ending thoughts on the game, Death Must Die, is pretty neat, it's pretty cool. But it doesn't do anything super innovating gameplay-wise, and I think the problem is that the survivor-like, whatever you want to call it, whatever this genre of game is, the bullet heaven genre, everyone's making the same game over and over again for the most part. Not literally, but it to me, it kind of feels that way. It does really feel like everyone's kind of just making the same game over and over again with, like, maybe a different aesthetic choice, maybe some minor different detail, but ultimately it's just the same game. And I don't know. I think that I just don't know. I feel like I don't want to play this genre of game if I'm just going to be forced to play the exact same game over and over again with very minor differences. So, I don't know. I have to find a new game to play, basically. A new type of game to play, because I don't want to be... No one wants to be typecasted, right? In general. The guy who plays Gus from Breaking Bad, I forget his name. I think it's his name is Gus in Breaking Bad. But the actor, I feel like he has been typecasted as, like, being a villain constantly now. That's probably really annoying for him. I imagine he doesn't like that very much. I don't want to be typecasted as anything really, right? I don't want to be typecasted as... For a while, I was typecasted as, like, a Monster Train guy, so I had to play deck builders. Now I'm a Survivors guy, so I have to play, you know, the Survivor legs, and that's, like, you know, not something that I want to necessarily do. Which is why I was so happy when I wouldn't mind being typecasted as the Dark and Darker guy, because that game is sick. I love Dark and Darker. I feel like that's a game where I feel like I can play it for thousands and thousands of hours. So maybe I wouldn't be mind typecasted, being typecasted as that guy. But I don't know. So, funny thing, last time here I took Hellfire Bats as I was playing Scarlet, and it made sense that I wanted the bats to inflict burns. But the burns were probably stealing a lot of culling kills, right, as well. So today we're actually playing the Vampiric Bats, because they're the least impactful on stealing kills from us here. I think it's kind of interesting. But anyway, yeah. I'm worried about being typecasted as a Survivors guy, mainly because there's Culling, by the way. That's pretty nice. Mainly because the Survivor games are just so similar. That's my main issue with it. Also, let us let our things kill now. Try to stay in the middle of the tentacle swarm. Although we should probably just move farther south here to try to get more out of bounds kills, and the tentacles will hopefully follow us down here soon. Yeah, we made good timing on all of our perks. We got the most important ones. We're letting the summons getting the kills. We have everything. Now we just wait. Now we just chill. We do need I guess I'll take Shadow Blade here. Sure. We do need the Scythe Mastery perk. And we need I should be aiming my dragon shots more, by the way. We need the Scythe Mastery perk, and we need Ghost Friend to get maxed out so we can get Summon Mastery. Wouldn't hate to see Magic Lens as well, and then that's kind of all we need. We kind of have all the perks in at that point that we were going to need for this build. I don't think we want Magic Spear. Although, I don't know. I'll give you a Sniper here. Assassin would be really useful, actually. Okay, let me get some more. Let me collect this XP on the ground. Give me Magnetism. We actually want our vision range increased too, but I don't think we want Gaze. Scythe Mastery. Literally, we want the to the best of our ability. We want the only thing that's getting kills to be our summons. What if and when is possible. There we go. Ghost Friend may, and here's like the issue, right? The problem with like a unit like Magic Spear or a unit like Ghost Friend is that if it's triggering culling kills, why is our max HP 5? Hold on. Did I take a vitality? Does anyone know why our max HP is 5? Wait, does the vampiric bat evolution give max HP? I thought I just healed. Am I dumb? Hold on a second. We don't have vitality. Why do we? You know what? Whatever. That's interesting. I'll go back and I'll watch the tape, and I'll see if maybe our vampiric bats give you max. I thought they just healed you. Huh. Does nobody know about this? Because no one ever takes vampiric bats because it's just like a bad option for the character. No, we just got a heart there. Am I going crazy? The odds that glare actually kills you are pretty low, and I think it's worth considering that we want the Oh, you know what too? Actually, the glare doesn't trigger culling at all. So maybe we do actually want glare because it'll lower their health to the point where the damage from summons are more likely to trigger a culling. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm getting shot, by the way. Help. Why do I have 5 HP? Does Lilith just start with 5 HP and I'm dumb? I thought Lilith had 4 HP. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe I'm just actually a dumb person. That might be it. Okay. Rude. I need to be firing my dragon shots at the rangers if I can help it. Because they have some innate piercing, they should be able to get to them pretty quickly. I don't want to double the vision damage though. Then I feel like we're more likely to steal kills. Splinter's also pretty bad here though. You know what? Actually, out of these, sure, whatever. Give me the double glare damage. See if I care. We are working with some tight spaces here right now. I just walked into that shot. That was just me playing badly. Okay. Mr. Coughing, it is time for you to decease now if you don't mind. I really need my tentacles to start doing some more work for me, thank you. I'm hoping for double base damage on this one. No, he just get double the tentacles now, okay. Which is fine. Does Hastur really have 5 base health? I could have sworn Hastur had 4 base health. That's crazy. Busted character. Who could have known? Anywho. Ah. Out of these, I guess I just take Watch and Learn for the increased vision range at this point. I don't know. Close combat doing big work for us here. Okay. We're doing pretty well kill count wise here, I think. Like this is the build is not struggling to kill in general. We're struggling to kill enemies far away from us, and as such, we're getting a lot of projectiles fired our way. But ultimately, we're keeping up here still in regards to killing, which is good. Although this exact moment is getting a little bit more hectic here. But I think we just move here. We lost my shield. Oh no. I'll take bloodsuckers here. Not a great upgrade, but whatever. Whatever. I'll try to fire my dragon shots into the most the largest clusters of them, but a little tricky to aim it. Didn't want to pick up that HP, wanted to try to save it, but whatever. I don't know if we want Ghost Wizard. Although we don't have the issue we don't have the issue of Ghost Wizard doing a bunch of damage because of the Hellfire Bats anymore. I think it's okay to take it here. Well, I would have preferred Best Friends. Hopefully it shouldn't matter though too much. Or we don't, we don't have any actual burn damage support. It's just that, so it is what it is. So we saw Culling at about the halfway point, but you get the majority of your kills in the second half of the game. So I'm gonna guess you only have like maybe 3,000 or 4,000 kills at that point. So, out of these, I guess give me a recharge. I don't think it matters too much. So, but anyway, sorry. So out of these, out of what we got right now, right? We've got how much does our ghost do per hit right now? Can anyone tell even? I can't tell. It's like 35 damage per shot. Not terrible, not great. Sorry, I distracted again. I genuinely forgot what I was saying. That's crazy. My brain is so fucked up. There's Best Friends. Very cool. I'll take that. We do need Vengeful Ghost for Summon Mastery. God, what was I gonna say? Oh, I think I was doing the math before, right? So we got Culling at roughly the 3,000 mark ish. So we can judge from there. We're expecting on this run to, let's say we're expecting to see like a 15k kill run, right? Let's say hypothetically this is a really good run right now, which I don't think is that high. But let's say it's a 15k kill run. If we're getting the Culling plus overkill on, let's say half of the kills are Culling overkills, or half of the Culling triggers, I should say. Half of the Culling triggers are Culling overkills, and the other half are, I don't know, Ghost Friend triggering Culling, right? And not being an overkill. Let's say if it's half, so it's 15% of the 10,000, so that's 1,500 kills. And then half of those are overkills. It's only like 750 extra kills, right? But if we're expecting 15,000, we should be closer to 16,000, right? That's like the rough math here on where we're expecting to be if Culling is double counting kills. We will find out, I suppose. These don't do anything for me. These are all worthless, which is tragic. Guess I'll take Tome of Stillness because I'm not shooting anymore anyway. Maybe in some way, shape, or form this helps us. I don't know. I guess we do have Scythe Mastery. So Scythe Mastery does get a damage bonus from this. Gotta take that if you don't mind. Thank you. Hastur Smash. I guess give me Saccade here. Oh, I guess we could go Dark Arts into Wither. Wither would actually be pretty sick here. Although we never really apply curses, do we? There's our bullets applying the curse in the first place. Yeah, never mind. Give me Saccade. I don't think we have to worry about the glare stealing kills here. If I'm guessing. We're doing quite a bit of damage, though. I mean, these are all worthless. Give me penetration. Maybe we get what's it called here? You know what it's called. Assassin. Haven't seen Assassin yet. We still want Assassin for sure. Unless we have seen Assassin, I'm going crazy, but I don't think we have seen it yet. Oh, well. You know what's really annoying? It's not that big of a deal. You're giving me excitement for Ghost Friend, I guess, at this point. It makes sense It makes sense, like as like a UI solution. At the end screen of the game, when you win, the perks now don't overflow. There's like a little scroll wheel thingy, little scroll bar, so you can go left right to see all your perks. It does mean that in a screenshot you can't show all the perks at once. You have to like make multiple screenshots, which is, in my opinion, annoying. Not that big of a deal, but annoying. I'm sorry. Now I'm just being annoying. I wonder if Ghost Friend is actually being. I think Ghost Friend might be a net negative on this run, specifically for the Culling procs. Maybe next time I have to be more strong willed and just not take the. I was hoping that the Ghost Friend would do crazy damage, with Feed the Beast. Only doing like 50 damage per shot. It's not that crazy. It is like a base damage of 8 though, so it is kind of impressive. But it's not as much as I was hoping it would be. Tentacles are doing like 215. They're getting one shots on the pumpkins from full health. It looks like that's pretty impressive. You know, maybe Hastur's not so bad after all. You know what I'm saying? So we're getting a little swarmed here. I think we're gonna be okay. Man, that last one with the Toma summoning, oh baby, we'd be in there right now. We would be absolutely in there right now. There's Assassin, finally. You know, I wonder if close combat even applies to the summons. I don't know if it does. I assume it does, but I don't know. Anywho, what are you guys thinking kill count-wise here? I don't think we want Magic Spear. Dig Rapid Fire for Ghost Friend. But again, I'm thinking, you know, I'm gonna go Dark Arts. I think Ghost Friend is actually a net negative for us. I'm sorry to say. I think Ghost Friend is actually causing problems. Oh, you know what? The Ghost Friend will actually apply Curse. I'm now realizing that because of the on-hit effects. So now we should want Wither. That's what Ghost Friend is here for, is to apply Wither, to make the next follow-up attack more likely to kill. Maybe he is a net positive now, but throughout the run he's been a net negative, I think. That's interesting. Anyway, we get Sight Magic. We have pretty big vision range here. I'm sure close combat is doing great. And we're going to be around like level 43. And it's been a long time since we collected any XP, so it's like, you know, it's pretty good. It's pretty good kill count wise here, at least based on level. So I'm expecting to be in the 15k ballpark here, right? But if Hastur is you know, the GOAT, and we're actually getting closer to 16k kills here, I think there's maybe some truth to Culling. We'll see. We will see, I suppose, huh? Yeah, let's fire off a couple shots here just to end it. There we go. Okay, what are we looking at? No, it was only 14k. I'll be honest. I think this is pretty conclusive that it's not a culling bug. Maybe not 100%, but if we had seen like a 16k here, something like that, that would be pretty convincing to me. But it's not the perfect RNG order, right? We didn't see culling until up here. Maybe we need to see it really early, but I don't think it would have been that big of a difference if we saw it. Because like, again, you get most of the kills at this point in the game anyway. I don't think culling is bugged. Maybe summons are just goated. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully I will see you next time, and goodbye.